What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Racy Podcast. This is your host, Cristopher Zamora. Welcome to the show. So today, guys, I want to speak to you about the new movie that they have announced for the Conjuring Universe. It is actually a prequel to the Conjuring movies. It's called The Conjuring First Communion. That's going to be the title for this film. And it's actually going to come out on September 10 of 2027. Are we actually surprised? No, not really. Because I already knew that there was going to be another movie. This franchise is just too big to let go, man, and there's just a lot of things that they can do with this franchise. And they are going to make another film for the Conjuring Universe. It's going to come out in 2027, but we will see. Maybe it could be delayed, and it might come out early 2028. We don't know, but yeah, I already knew that there was gonna be another film for the Conjuring Universe. We have gotten like a lot of evil demons for the Conjuring Universe, like the Annabelle doll, the nun lady, and we have also gotten other types of demons as well from the last film. I can't remember the name, and also the second movie as well, The Old Man. I feel like that was the best one in my opinion. In my opinion, that was the best Conjuring movie, the one with the old man. But the last one that came out called The Last Rites, yeah, that film was golden. Like, I felt like it was going to be the actual last one, but nah, they're actually gonna go with the prequel. But I'm sure they are going to recast the main two leads of this franchise, because now since they're older, they can't go back, so they're gonna get younger actors to play these characters. So we will see how that actually turns out. The Conjuring Universe has been one of those franchises that it will continue on for a very, very long time. Like, I have mentioned it before that this could be like another like supernatural franchise. Like, have you guys ever seen that show, Supernatural? That's the one I'm talking about, with Dean and Sam Winchester. It could be something like that in a way, but in movie format. I don't know if they are able to make it as a TV show. Continuing on with movies, I think that's good. I think that's good enough for them to stay like that. Yep, there is gonna be a prequel movie, and after the prequel movie, maybe, just maybe, they might actually have a spin-off with different characters like they have met throughout their journey. So yeah, we will see how that turns out, man. But the Conjuring Universe, it is not over just yet. We're probably gonna get maybe another 6 years of this franchise, maybe even more. We probably might get into like probably 2032. We're in 2026, so yeah, probably in 6 years, maybe the franchise might end, but I highly doubt it. It may be still going to continue on forever. Nah, but we will see though. It is a great franchise though. One of the biggest franchises that Warner Brothers has. Like, I'll put it right next to the DC universe, and also the Mortal Kombat universe as well. The other big ones as well, like the Looney Tunes for Warner Brothers, and also probably the It franchise now, because they'll continue on with season 2 of Welcome to Derry. If you guys have seen that show, the Welcome to Derry TV show, I actually did enjoy it. Like, every single scene that came out on that TV show, every single scene that came out from that TV show, it was actually good. It was actually scary. Like, if I saw this when I was young, oh man, I probably would not have been able to sleep at night because, yeah, the scare scenes, they are pretty scary, you know. Yeah, it is a great story told. Not to spoil it as much, but they did actually told the audience how Pennywise came to be, how his whole storyline started in Derry, how he came from a different planet, and he just landed on Derry. Yeah, the whole storyline was just explained on the Welcome to Derry TV show, and yeah, man, that was a good one. I actually would like that season more than the actual finale of Stranger Things. I kind of compare the two because it kind of had like the kids as the main characters, and so did Welcome to Derry, just like how Stranger Things has them. Yeah, I feel like the first season of Welcome to Derry was just good, and the last season of Stranger Things was, it was okay, it was alright. But yeah, Welcome to Derry is still going to continue on, and it's actually gonna go even more back. I think it was like from 27 to 28 years. Every 27 to 28 years, Pennywise comes back, and they are going to go back more in time now. Like the adults that came out on the season one, we are now going to see them as kids or maybe teenagers. So yeah, can't wait to actually see that. It's actually gonna be dope, man. Cause yeah, you can't really go wrong with that TV show. Those things, man, were just out of this world. Now, speaking of horror, guys, I want to speak to you about just MMA right now. There's gonna be two fights that are going to happen tonight: the Sean O'Malley fight and the one with Patty and Pimlet against Justin Gaethje. Let's just talk about the Sean O'Malley fight. Sean O'Malley has lost to Morab twice already. The first one, I believe it was by decision, and the second one was by submission win. Maybe he's going to beat the guy that he's going to fight next. His name is, let me see, I gotta say it right. It's gonna be Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. I have seen Song Yadong. He has faced Henry Cejudo once, and yeah, I feel like he was doing a lot of damage to Henry Cejudo, and Henry Cejudo was just taking those shots. And maybe this could be a very competitive fight, and it could probably go all 3 rounds. I do believe that it's gonna go all 3 rounds, or maybe it's 5. Let me check. Hang on a second. Yeah, so this fight is actually going to be 3 rounds. So yeah, this definitely gonna go all 3 rounds, and may the best man win. But it could be maybe a tie, but I don't think that it's gonna be a knockout because I've seen Song Yadong. I feel like this guy, he has a chin, and yeah, Sean O'Malley has the chin as well, but I don't think he will KO Yadong. I highly doubt it though. Maybe it could go to a split decision win, and maybe Sean O'Malley takes it, or maybe Song Yadong. We don't know, but I'll check it out. This is gonna be the first pay-per-view that's gonna come out on Paramount Plus. Yeah, that's awesome for the streaming service. You just get the streaming service, just pay the monthly fee, and you're able to watch the UFC fights. Yeah, this UFC, the first UFC pay-per-view, you're going to be able to see it, and the rest of the pay-per-views that are gonna come out for Paramount Plus. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. Yeah, Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. I feel like it's gonna go to a split decision, and maybe Sean O'Malley might win. Now for the next fight, it's gonna be Justin Gaethje versus Patty the Batty Pimlet. This fight can go actually 2 ways, I believe. Maybe Patty might actually get a submission win against Justin Gaethje, maybe like in the first or even second round if Justin Gaethje avoid him at all costs. If Justin Gaethje goes on the ground, he's in danger, man, and probably Patty might actually submit him. That could potentially happen, but maybe not, because I feel like he will learn from his mistakes. Cause I remember when he fought Charles Oliveira, I remember he got submitted in the very first round, and yeah, I don't think he's not gonna let that happen ever again. Like, he knows what he needs to do. He's probably gonna keep his distance and try to pick his shots. But I do see maybe this could potentially go in the later rounds of this fight, like around round 4 or 5. Maybe one of them gets KO'd, or maybe one of them wins by decision. But there's a chance, man. There's a chance that maybe that Patty might actually win this fight. Yeah, I do believe that he might actually win. I don't know how, though. Maybe it could be by submission win, or by punches, just by TKO, just like he did with Michael Chandler. Maybe not, but if it goes to decision win, there's a good chance that maybe Justin Gaethje might win that fight if it goes all rounds. I feel like Patty might have to actually get an early or later win, because if it goes to decision, yeah, he's in trouble. Yeah, he needs to get a clear win in the very first, second, or in the later rounds of this fight, because he might lose. So yeah, that's my prediction. One, it could be Patty gets a submission win, or the other one, Justin Gaethje by decision. Those are my predictions for that fight. And yeah, I can't wait to actually see these ones, man. Paramount Plus, yeah, that's awesome. That is now on a streaming service that you're able to see. And yeah, guys, that is it for this podcast. Hey, thank you so much for listening. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to follow this podcast on whichever platform you are listening to it. If you are listening to it on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, make sure to follow it. And also recommend this podcast to a friend or a neighbor that actually likes listening to stuff about combat sports, pop culture stuff, or anything horror related. Maybe they will enjoy this podcast as much as you do. And yeah, guys, that is it. Take care and live to the fullest. Bye.